Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandatsu, 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 Namandatsu. Bujo Mida Nyorai Sange Bujo Shaka Nyorai Nildo Sange Bujo Jipo Nyorai Nildo Sange We are gathered here in the presence of Amida Buddha to observe our monthly Shotsuki Hoyo, where we honor the members who have passed in the month of February. On this day, we remember Kinu Murakuni, Daiji Tanabe, Tsuru Hirai, Shige Yoshioka, Russell Tanaka, Eikichi Osaka, Sarako Horike, Hiromi Takase, Kumaichi Horike, Harue Fukui, Kiyomi Fujimoto, Masamori Hashimoto, Riichi Hachiya, Reverend Sunya Pratt, Takeshi Kato, Fumiko Rauch, Satoko Murphy, Daiji Sugioka, Kimiko Taka, Tsuruyo Shishido, Robert Walter Pickett, Yoshio Asahara, Mary Yoneko Mutsumoto, Ben Yoshida, Mary Masugi, Kikuko Dorothy Morita, Yoshiko Sugiyama, Miyoko Sato. May the fragrance of the incense teach us the purity of our intention. May the beauty of the flowers offered teach us of life's impermanence. And may the light that burns brightly teach us of Amida's great wisdom and compassion. Please repeat the Nembutsu with me. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Nam mandouts, nam mandouts, nam mandouts, nam mandouts. Busen Amida Kyo Nyoze Gamon Ichiji Bunzai Shae Kok Ijuki Kodoku On Yodai Bikushu 1250人区大勢大あらか首相知識長老者理法マカモ県年マカカ所マカカ千年マカクチラリハタシュリハンダガなんだあなんだダゴラキョボンハダイビンズルハラダアルダイマカコヒナアクラアヌルダニョゼト初代弟子両所菩薩マカサ文殊シリホージアイタ菩薩ケンダカダイ菩薩上昇人菩薩ニョニョゼト初代菩薩牛釈大観音と無料商店大祝二次仏語長老者利本十世裁法多十万楽仏道宇世界妙案極楽合道有部ご阿弥陀根源在世法者利本非道学校妙意極楽合国修女無宿単樹昇楽光明極楽者利法極楽国土七十乱十七十乱も七十五十改正司法主相異女成功非国妙案極楽者利法極楽国土牛歩地白徳数十万五十地帯十二本社富士四辺街道金言ルリハリ五条上右老各役位金言ルリハリ社交釈主面の二言直地地中連下大名者理常識証拠王式陽子釈式釈光白式白光二名公結者理本国楽国土上寿尿税空毒称号有者理法非部国土上差天学王根一地夜六時二万だらけ合国修女上位商 単各位へ国上宗明家空用他法十万億分即位直時剣道本国本直教業者理本国ら国土長寿尿税空毒将軍武士者理法異国上、主従奇妙座敷市長白国弱、法務者理下領便が、有名市長税少首相注意や六時、水和芸音後の年長合根合力、七宝大部、圧勝道部、尿税東方合同修女、門税四に開始年仏年法年祖、シャリホトニョモトニシチョ、新税財宝少々少医者が、異部国道無三幕主、シャリホトゴ部国道小無三幕道神明、華教有新税少州長、改税阿弥陀部、抑量本論戦流変芸少佐、シャリホト非部国道、二府水道小法五十牛法乱も、水味妙音非尿百戦十学道寺草、門税四社開示年上年仏年法年祖死死、シャリホト五部国道、長寿尿税、不読将軍。ナモアミダンブ。ナモアミダンブ。ナモアミダンブ。ナモアミダンブ。ナチポエミジン世界の念仏の主情をみそなわし摂取して捨てざれば阿弥陀と名付けたてまつるごゆじゃじんじゅの如来は万行の聖善嫌いつつ妙語不思議の信心の愛しく人へに進めしむ。シャリホンおにょいうんが異仏がこご阿弥陀シャリホ異仏公明無量生じ報国無償生下世公語意阿弥陀ウシャリホン異仏寿命九五人民無量無辺阿蘇義公公明阿弥陀シャリホ阿弥陀仏成仏如来お根寺子ウシャリホ 理部無量無辺正門弟子海やらかいぜ三十四小の地消防殺種薬部尿税シャリホン非部国土上中尿税空毒称号ヌシャリホ国ら国土修上少者改税やビバチゴ中タオ一生不詳ご主人他非税三十小の知識単価無料無辺阿蘇義公設者利法修上門者応答本願願消費国消費者が特用尿税症状善人空営一緒者利法不可一緒前後福徳意念特消費国者利法薬善難知善四人門説阿弥陀仏十字名号201日202日203日204日205日206日207日一子不羅公認臨妙十字阿弥陀仏幼少小寿現在午前前人十字神父天道即徳王女阿弥陀仏極楽国土舎利法他見税利公正死後薬修上門絶摂者応答本願消費国土舎利法ヨガ根者三段阿弥陀仏不可思議空毒逃亡薬阿宿美仏趣味相仏大趣味仏趣味公仏妙音仏妙税と動画茶師勝負各王号国水工場絶素返布三千大先生会戦場実号尿等修上等身税少佐不可思議空毒一切小仏称号年行舎利法南方世界有日合頭部妙門公仏大円見仏趣味等仏無料精進部尿税と動画者主小仏各王号国水工場絶素返布三千大先生会戦場実号尿等修上等身税少佐不可思議空毒一切勝負称号年行舎利法裁法世界無料十仏無料総部無料道仏大公仏大名仏法相部上皇仏尿税と動画者主小仏各王号国水工場絶素返布三千大先生会戦場実号尿等修上等身税少三不可思議空洞一切小仏称号年行舎利法法法世界有縁見仏最小音仏南小仏二小仏無名仏尿税等動画者主小仏各王号国水工場絶素返布三千大先生会戦場実号尿等修上等身税少三不可思議空毒一切小仏称号年行舎利法刑法世界有志士仏妙門仏妙高仏達万仏報道仏自法仏尿税と動画者主小仏各王号国水工場絶素返布三千大先生会戦場実号尿等修上等身税少佐不可思議空毒一切小仏称号年行舎利法情報世界有煩悩仏宿王仏校長仏高校仏大円見仏座敷法華厳師仏シャラ十王仏法華徳仏見日祭儀仏吉見仙仏尿税等合画者主小仏各王号国水工場絶素返布三千大先生会戦場実号尿等修上等身税少佐不可思議空毒一切小仏称号年行ナモアミダンブナモアミ Namo Amida Buddha. Na Jipo Yungo Jano Shobuta Gokunan Shim no Nori o Toki Gojoku Akuse no Tame ni tote Shoujo ungo ne se shimetari shobuten no ne shoujo wa hingan joju no ye naれば今後しの縁人は皆の大恩おうずべしシャリホン法如意運河学名意一切諸仏諸五年行シャリホ脈前難自然四人門税諸仏諸説名究竟名者税諸前難自然四人会一切諸仏具諸五年海徳不大天王はのくたら三脈三宝大税公者利法尿頭海頭真珠学校義小部小説者利法脈二二本願公本願東四願玉小阿弥陀仏国者税小人頭海徳不大天王はのくたら三脈三宝大王妃国土脈一小脈根性脈当初税公者利法諸前難自然四人脈信者音本願消費国土者利法尿が根者小三小部不可思議空読必勝部と役小説が不可思議空読にさ前言釈無二仏の異人な慶氏寺のシャバ国土皇辱悪性皇辱権辱煩悩辱修上辱名辱中徳は抜くたら三脈三宝大一生修上先生一切世間難死死法シャリホンと地が王豪辱悪性行事難死徳は抜くたら三脈三宝大一切世間摂氏難死死法聖事難部聖死教義シャリホン義小ビク一切世間天にな修羅と門仏小説歓喜真珠さらいにこ仏説阿弥陀経ナモアミダブナモアミダブナモア 情悪事悪世界浄苦悪邪見の衆生には皆の名の与えてぞのうじゃの勝負進めたるナモアミダブオとのればジポウ無量の勝負歌百自由千自由いねうして喜び守りたもなりがにしくどく平等せいさいどうほんぼ大心おうじょうあんなこNamo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. Please join me in Gassho. But even when the sun, moon, and stars in their constellations are veiled by smoke, mist, clouds, or fog, beneath mist and cloud there is brightness, not dark. I realize now that Amida's beneficent light surpasses even sun and moon. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandats, 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 Namandats. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Saturday Shotsuki Hoyo, or Shotsuki service for the month of February in the year of 2022. Once again, this is a service that I started here at the Tacoma Buddhist Temple, where we read the names of all of the members, starting from the establishment of the temple until now, where we read all of the names of the members who passed away in the month of February in each respective month. I wanted to talk a little bit about today's gosandai, or quote, that really, I think, in a way can also relate to the Northwest District, the Pacific Northwest, especially the Seattle and Tacoma area. One of the reasons is because, stereotypically speaking, Tacoma or Washington is usually veiled, I would say, probably 9 months out of the year, joking, of course, with cloud, rain, and fog, or overcast, or more rain. And when the sun does come out, people jump for joy. However, first off, I would like to say I think that's a misconception, because when I first came up here, I found it to be quite sunny. And I thought to myself, where's all this rain everybody keeps talking about? Now, of course, I did move up here back in 2020 during the summertime, and the Pacific Northwest is also plagued with fires as well during the summertime, and can also be quite a hazard for all of us. But misconceptions aside, one of the things that we tend to think of when we look at the outside forecast and rain and cloudy weather, we think of sadness. We think depression or dreariness. And for some people, that's very true. So I fully acknowledge that that people's moods and people's feelings are definitely affected by the weather. And when we see nothing but gray skies outside, it can sometimes have a very sad effect on us. Now, I don't think this is true of everybody, but it's definitely true for some people. So I acknowledge that and want to make sure that I'm not saying that this is an illusion or this is something that doesn't really exist. But one thing that we know for sure is, even though that there is rain or fog or even snow, during the daytime, we are still able to see outside. So when the clouds cover the sun, or when they cover the sky and rain comes down, it doesn't completely block out the sun, does it? No. It doesn't completely close off all the light, and then it becomes pitch black outside except for our lights on the inside. Sometimes I think at nighttime it can get that dark, but usually during the daytime, even if there is clouds and rain or fog, we are still able to see to a certain degree. And this is because the light from the sun is never really gone. The light from the sun still continues to affect us. And that, my personal opinion, is one of the things that Shinran was getting at when he was writing his hymns of the Nebutsu and True Shinjin from passages of the Pure Land Way. He was really trying to remind us that in dark times or in sad times, yes, we will be sad and sometimes we'll get angry or frustrated, but still, there is nothing that we can do, and that there is nothing that we can feel that will stop the Dharma from working for our benefit. The light of the Dharma will still touch us. The wisdom and compassion that is Amida Buddha will still continue to work for us. And in many ways, I also believe this is true with the members who have long passed, the members who have long passed since the beginning, members who I have never met before, many members who probably were born 100 years ago. And I definitely will never get a chance to meet this person in my lifetime. And there, as time continues and as the temple continues, it's also very possible that there will be a new minister here who, way down in the future, like there will be a new minister here who will never have met me. And I will probably be long gone. I will probably be long past as well. And yet, my presence here will also affect that minister. And it's the same with the previous ministers. And I'm very glad that most temples do this, where they post up the past ministers who have served the temple, the past presidents who have served the temple, and the past BWA presidents who have served the temple. These are wonderful reminders that we are here not necessarily of our own doing. We are not here because I made it so. I am not here because I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm here because of countless causes and conditions. Now, that's not to say that I don't enjoy being here. For the record, I love Tacoma Buddhist Temple, and I have had such a wonderful experience being here. But what I am saying as well is that nothing guaranteed that I was going to be here. And nothing guarantees that ministers are going to be placed where they're going to be. Nothing guarantees that there would be a member here, or that a member here would have been a member here. We are all here due to the causes and conditions of the past. We are all here due to the causes and conditions and the efforts and workings of others. And this is, again, why we have these Shotsuki services. So when we celebrate Shotsuki, or when we have these Shotsuki services, it might be sad for some of us because we think about the loved ones who have long passed. And then again, the sadness is almost like kind of a cloud and rain. And yet there is still light. The light of Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion still touches us and never abandons us. And I think this is also true with the members who have long passed. And if I'm going to have another astronomy-like analogy, there are many stars in the sky. When we look up and we see the stars in the sky, there are many stars in the sky that, in truth, aren't there anymore. They've already burnt out, and they've become one with space. Yet their light, they are so far away. They are so far away that it's still going to take maybe thousands upon thousands of years for the light that they emitted towards us to stop shining. And I think this is very true with the members who have long passed as well. No doubt, there are members of this temple who are still living who may remember many of the people I read on the list. They can think back to their childhoods and think about all of the wonderful experiences, the lessons that they were taught, and the good company that they shared with many of the people on the list. But that means that those people aren't truly gone in the sense that they are not abandoned from our thoughts. They haven't left us. They haven't left our minds. They haven't left our hearts. And that is also the working of the Dharma. We are all interconnected. We are all interdependent. Things don't happen in a vacuum. Things don't happen by themselves. My decision, my choices are made partially because of what happened in the past, partially because of the way that my parents were raised. And the same is true with all of you. So with that being said, I would like to thank you all once again for attending this virtual Shotsuki service. I sincerely hope that it won't be too much longer before I'm able to open these services back up again to in-person services, where those who are directly linked familial-wise to the names on the list will be able to attend and offer incense while I do the chanting. But until that time, please stay safe. Please recite the Nembutsu. But until that time, please stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Don't try to run too fast. Don't try to take too much on. And repeat the Nembutsu. Thank you all. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Nam mandavs. Nam mandavs. Nam mandavs.